नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं मानव सिंह and you are watching that one show that satisfies your hunger for everything automotive right at one place. जी हाँ, you're watching the Times Drive Show. हर बार की तरह इस बार भी एक एक्शन पैक लाइनअप है क्योंकि बहुत सारी कार्स, मोटरसाइकिल्स और स्कूटर्स पे बात करनी है इस एपिसोड पे. So without any further ado, let's take a look at what's coming away over the next half an hour. शुरुआत करेंगे इंडिया के F1 रेस ट्रैक से, the international circuit where we have driven the new Skoda Octavia RS. Then we'll take a look, not one, not two, but 4 new two-wheelers from the house of Yamaha. और साथ ही में जानेंगे न्यू Hyundai Venue में क्या है नया, क्या है खास. तो जैसा कि आपने देखा, काफी कुछ आ रहा है आपकी ओर. हाँ, we are being accompanied by the Honda CB 125 today. Honda CB name tag globally is a very popular name, and in the world of cars, one such popular name tag is Skoda's VRS badge. इंडिया में भी VRS की काफी ज्यादा फॉलोइंग है और हाल फिलहाल में उस रेंज में लेटेस्ट Skoda Octavia इंडिया में लॉन्च कर दी गई. क्या आप जानते हैं how long it took for it to be sold out? Take 20 minutes. That's how long it took for the all-new Skoda Octavia RS to be sold out in the country. But ऐसा क्यों है? क्यों इतनी डिमांड है कि बुकिंग खुलते ही 20 मिनट में इंडिया का पूरा अलॉटमेंट ही सोल्ड आउट हो जाता है? Today we are here at India's fastest racetrack, the Buddh International Circuit, to take this car out for a spin and find out why it's so special. So we know it's a fast car. It also looks like a fast car. It's a sedan after all, so the proportions are bang on. But the reasons why you would want this is because it's more of a sleeper car. It gels into the traffic. Immediately आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि ये एक ऐसी गाड़ी है जिसमें इतना सारा परफॉर्मेंस हमें देखने को मिलता है. Until unless you buy it in a color like this that we have here. If you go to the sides, well, the first thing that you will notice are these 90-inch alloy wheels. Now, I really like the design of these. They have these aero-friendly covers on them. This is something you would usually see in a car like EV. The reason for that is very simple. Manufacturers ऐसे flat से alloy wheels इसलिए बनाते हैं ताकि drag reduce हो और आपको ज़्यादा performance मिल सके. Electric vehicles के मामले में वो performance range में आती है. यहाँ पर aero efficiency के नाम पे इसको aero friendly design दिया गया है. अब ये एक ऐसी चीज़ जो लोगों को immediately बहुत अच्छी लगेगी, वो है इसका ये VRS badge जो हमें यहाँ देखने को मिल जाता है. तो अगर उसकी बात करें तो this car really stands out. And when you sit inside the car, well, modern day Skoda experience हमें यहाँ देखने को मिलता है. Of course, ये एक CBU है जो इंडिया में इंपोर्ट हो रही है, तो हम देख सकते हैं कि इसमें अप टू डेट Skoda का डिज़ाइन लैंग्वेज हमें यहाँ देखने को मिल जाता है. सेंटर में ये काफ़ी बड़ा टच स्क्रीन इंफोटेनमेंट सिस्टम है. एप्पल कारप्ले, एंड्रॉयड ऑटो वगैरह वगैरह सब कुछ आपको यहाँ गाड़ी में देखने को मिल जाता है. हमेशा की तरह Skoda के टच स्क्रीन का टच रिस्पॉन्स बहुत अच्छा लगा है. इंस्ट्रूमेंट क्लस्टर फुली डिजिटाइज्ड है, बट वन थिंग दैट आई रियली लाइक इज they've done this twin pot dial design on the instrument cluster. Really looks nice and it's something I would prefer over all digital number displays that we see on other cars. लेकिन एक चीज़ जो मैंने मिस करी वो एक chonky gear lever which this doesn't have. It has this really small fidgety button over here, a lever if you can call it, but I would have rather preferred a much more sportier gear lever over here. Overall अगर बात करें तो काफ़ी ड्यूड डिज़ाइन यहाँ पर हमें देखने को मिलता है. क्लासी डिज़ाइन, क्वालिटी डिज़ाइन, फिट फिनिश, मटेरियल्स यूज्ड, एवरीथिंग वेरी नाइस. और सीट्स इसकी मुझे काफ़ी अच्छी लगी. एंड द गुड थिंग्स डोंट स्टॉप. कमिंग टू द रियर सीट, आप देख सकते हैं मैंने आगे की सीट अपने हाइट के हिसाब से एडजस्ट करी है फॉर 5'10", एंड आप देख सकते हैं मेरे पास डिसेंट अमाउंट ऑफ नी रूम, लेग रूम यहाँ पर अवेलेबल है. सेंटर में थोड़ा इंट्रूजन ज़रूर देखने को मिलता है, तो 3 लोग यहाँ पर बिठाना एडवाइजेबल नहीं होगा. ऑल्दो गाड़ी की चौड़ाई इतनी है कि आप 3 लोग यहाँ पर बिठा सकते हैं. द होल आइडिया इज दैट डिस्पाइट बीइंग अ परफॉर्मेंस ओरिएंटेड कार, आई एम वेरी कंफर्टेबल हियर. इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर अ लॉन्ग रोड ट्रिप विद 4 members of your family, they will have zero complaints being inside the Octavia RS. Now adding the practicality bit is the boot space on offer. It's an electrically operated boot lid, and what I like, as is the case with all Octavias, is that everything opens up and you can see that gives you access to this massive 600-liter boot space capacity. So those weekend getaways, those airport runs is not a problem at all. We have to talk about the engine on board. 265 horsepower is what this 2-liter turbocharged engine makes, and it comes mated to the ever popular 7-speed DSG gearbox, which has been known to be great on the track. With the numbers out of the way, let's go for a drive. So we are now driving at India's Formula One track, the Buddh International Circuit. This is the fastest part of the circuit. Exiting corner 4 at about 100 kilometers an hour, we put the pedal to the metal. 140, 150, 160 kilometers an hour. Will we cross 200? Well, I reckon we will. 190 and beyond 200 kilometers per hour. Where do I brake? I brake now at 210. Still, there is a little bit of body roll, more than what I would have liked. But once again, there's no dearth of confidence from the car. It points through, stays under control, and you can get on par almost immediately. The good part is that the drivetrain is really responsive. The gearbox, lightning quick. So you're always in the meat of the power at a place like this. Yes, it's not hardcore performance that you would expect from a car like this, because the body movement is there, but at no point does it throw you off of your game. If you know your lines, if you know your braking markers, the car will actually want you to push a little bit harder. And when you do that, it does not resist. It does not say that I am out of my comfort zone. What it does instead is that it asks you that, can we do that again? Can we go a bit faster? And that makes this car a very enjoyable experience. To sum it all up, I had a lot of fun driving this car right here, Buddh International Circuit. जैसा कि आप ऑलरेडी देख चुके हैं. सवाल ये है कि क्या आपको ये कार खरीदनी चाहिए? वेल, आप खरीद नहीं सकते क्योंकि ये ऑलरेडी सोल्ड आउट है. तो अगर आप ऐसी कार खरीदना चाहते हैं तो आपको सेकंड बैच के लिए वेट करना पड़ेगा. बट आई वुड से अगर आप एक एवरीडे परफॉर्मेंस कार खरीदना चाहते हैं तो दिस इज़ अ रियली गुड पैकेज. एक ही रियल कंपेटिटर है इसका मार्केट जो है Volkswagen की Golf GTI, बट हैचबैक है. ये सेडान फॉर्मेट में आती है, तो प्रैक्टिकलिटी क्वोशंट, एवरीडे यूजेबिलिटी इज अ लॉट मोर इन दिस कार. और परफॉर्मेंस वाइज the Octavia RS is right there with the likes of the M340i and the Audi S5 Sportback. All in all, it's a car that we thoroughly enjoyed. We now understand why it got sold out in just 20 minutes. अब चलते हैं टू व्हीलर्स की दुनिया में. यहाँ यामाहा ने एक धमाकेदार रिसर्जेंस किया है, because they've come out with not one, not two, but 4 new wheelers for the Indian market. स्कूटर भी है, इलेक्ट्रिक्स भी है, पेट्रोल भी है, मोटरसाइकिल भी है. There's a lot going on in their new age plans. So let's head on over to Dhruv Paliwal and find out more.
Now Yamaha is a name that gets us enthusiasts really excited whenever it is in the news. But पिछले कुछ सालों से Yamaha की तरफ से ज़्यादा excitement देखने को नहीं मिली है. The brand is now setting that right, and in they've unveiled not one, not two, but 4 new products with the end of 2025 approaching. Hi, my name is Dhruv Paliwal. You're watching the Times Drive Show, and today I'm going to take you through all those products, 2 of which are also electric scooters, a first for the brand. Now, the first motorcycle we have to show you is this one, the XSR 155. Now, XSR means that this is a retro style motorcycle, and it is so properly. 155 means it's using a powertrain that has also been seen in the R5 and the MT15. And honestly speaking, this motorcycle looks very different from those two. How? First of all, you have this round headlamp over here. It's an LED unit. It's something that's not seen on the MT or the R15. Secondly, the instrument cluster has also been completely revised. It's now a round dial. It's digital in nature, gives you a lot of information, pretty much does everything the other 2 motorcycles do, but it looks brand new. And यहाँ पे तो मैं ये भी कहूँगा कि ये motorcycle दिखने में retro है, but the features on it are on par with what we see in the competition. यहाँ पे आपको traction control, dual channel ABS, upside down forks जैसे features जो modern motorcycles में होते हैं, सब यहाँ पे देखने को मिलते हैं. Well, Yamaha has launched this motorcycle at an ex-showroom of 1.5 lakh rupees, but that price has been said to be introductory. मतलब कि with time prices motorcycle के बढ़ जाएंगे, but at 1.5 rupees, packing in all the technology जो हमको R15 और MT15 जैसी बाइक्स में देखने को मिली है. I think it's a really good price. The motorcycle that Yamaha has shown here is this, the FZ Rave. Now the FZ name is no stranger to the Indian market, and obviously it's been here for many years. In fact, many versions of this motorcycle sell in India. What they've done over here is given this motorcycle a new aggressive headlamp, makes it look a little bit more stylish, new LED flashers over here as well, and obviously you've got this stickering on the tank saying FZ Rave, gives it a bit of purpose, a bit of meaning. And not just that, you've also got this new alloy wheel color over here. Honestly, this motorcycle is available in two colors. One is a black and the other is a matte Titan. The matte Titan looks really good in my opinion. I have to point this out, the seat is really wide. It's going to be comfortable for one or two passengers at the same time. Now what's this motorcycle priced at? Well, Yamaha is asking for 1.17 lakh rupees, that is ex-showroom. In my opinion, it's a fair price for a motorcycle like this, but obviously we'll reserve all our judgments until we have ridden this motorcycle. Now we have something interesting for you here, and that is the Yamaha EC06. Well, this is Yamaha's first foray into the electric side of things. It's their first electric scooter. Now the company has not really revealed a lot of information about this as of now, but what we do know is that this will be coming to India in Q1 of 2026. Now there's about a 6.7 kilowatt motor on offer here and about 150 kilometers of indicated range. Now as for the seat, looks really comfortable to be able to seat two over here, but we can't really open the scooter right now and show you what it's like underneath. Now this is the fourth and last product from Yamaha that's been unveiled today, and all you Yamaha lovers will definitely know about this one. This is the Aerox, and not just any Aerox, it's the Aerox. That means this Aerox has gone electric. Let me give you a quick lowdown on what this is about. Well, obviously it looks a lot like the regular Aerox over here. You've got not one but two electric batteries in the scooter. Now you can see them right next to me over there. Two of these go in this. These are removable batteries. That's not a decision that every electric scooter maker has taken. Most of them do go with a battery that is built into the scooter. But obviously the Yamaha Aerox has been previously engineered as a nice scooter, and to make things work, Yamaha has bought two detachable batteries which can go inside the scooter and power this thing up. And for those of you wondering when this is coming, Yamaha said Q1 of 2026 is when this will be launched, and that is also when we'll get an idea of what the price of the scooter is going to be like.
अब वक्त हो चला एक छोटे से ब्रेक का टाइम्स ड्राइव शो पे, but don't go anywhere because once we are back, we'll take you to check out the new Hyundai Venue. Stay tuned. मैं हूं मानव सिन्हा और आप देख रहे हैं ड्राइव शो। अब अगर इंडियन कार मार्केट में एक ऐसा सेगमेंट है which is the most action, it has to be the sub 4 meter compact SUV space. Hyundai is set to have another go at it with the new Venue. So let's head on over to Ankur Tanej and find out all there is to know about it.
The all-new 2025 Hyundai Venue is here with us, and what all has changed in terms of design and features in this new Hyundai Venue. Let's quickly talk about it. Now, this is not a facelift but a completely new design language that Hyundai is offering with this new Venue. In terms of DRLs, you can see the connected DRLs here in the front, and you get the LED headlamp cluster here in the front as well. There's a piano black element in the grille. There's a camera and there are sensors in front because it comes with the ADAS level 2 features. And side की बात करें तो यहाँ पर भी आपको पूरा वो स्पोर्टी फील यहाँ पे देखने को मिलेगा। इसके फ्रंट एंड सिल्वर कॉम्बिनेशन भी दिया गया है इसके ऊपर में। यहाँ पे आपको साइड में भी सेंसर देखने को मिल जाएगा। क्लैडिंग आपको थ्रू आउट है, मैट ब्लैक फिनिश में है, एंड यहाँ पे कुछ इस तरह से ये नया एलॉय व्हील का डिजाइन आपको इसमें मिलने वाला है। अब लेंथ की बात करूँ वो सेम है, बट हाइट चेंज हो गई है और जो इसकी विड्थ है वो भी पहले से ज़्यादा हो गई है। हाइट बड़ी है, वेट भी पहले से ज़्यादा देखने को आपको मिलेगी। अब ये जो वेरिएंट है ये 1 लीटर टर्बो इंजन DCT वाला वेरिएंट हमारे साथ खड़ा है। यहाँ पर भी आपको कुछ सिल्वर एलिमेंट्स के सी पिलर में विद द वेन्यू यहाँ पे आपको देखने को मिल जाएगी। ड्यूल टोन कॉम्बिनेशन टाइप है, पियानो ब्लैक टोन दी गई है। अगेन टॉप द वेरिएंट रहेगा मोनोटोन और ड्यूल टोन, दोनों के ऑप्शन रहेंगे। नाउ द रियर एंड इज आल्सो कंप्लीटली न्यू इन टर्म्स ऑफ डिजाइन। वेन्यू का जो पैचिंग है वो आपको अंदर की तरफ थोड़ा हिडन सा दिया गया है, काफी नीटली उसको लेआउट करा गया है। पहले बाहर की तरफ था, अब अंदर ही उसको देखने को मिलेगा आपको। एंड यहाँ पे कनेक्टेड टेल लाइट आपको एलईडीज में मिलती है। सेम काइंड ऑफ डिजाइन लैंग्वेज विद द रियर एज वेल, बॉडी कलर, some black elements and the gray tone in the rear skid plate, faucet plate यहाँ पे दी गई है। सेंसर्स एंड द रिवर्स पार्किंग कैमरा वो आपको यहाँ पे इसमें देखने को मिल जाएगा। एंड द बूट साइज इज आल्सो क्वाइट डिसेंट अगर बात करें सेगमेंट की गाड़ी के हिसाब से। एंड यहाँ पे आपको बूट लाइट भी पीछे इसमें देखने को मिल जाएगी। इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंटीरियर, द फर्स्ट impression you will get when you'll sit inside the cabin of this new Venue is the clean and minimalistic approach in terms of design. Over the dashboard यहाँ पे आपको सॉफ्ट टच मटेरियल नहीं है, यहाँ पे आपको प्लास्टिक दिया गया है, लेकिन प्लास्टिक की क्वालिटी जो है अच्छी है। There's some texture over here and यहाँ पे आपको सिंगल पैनल दिया गया है for the screen, divided into two sections, 12.3 inch for the infotainment screen and 12.3 inch for the instrument cluster, which is fully digital. A completely newly designed steering wheel you might have seen in the Hyundai electric cars. Flat bottom है, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे आपको ग्रे टोन देखने को मिलेगा इसके आसपास, leather wrapped है। Again, the center console is again very neatly laid out, designed. यहाँ पे काफी flat आपको डिजाइन देखने को मिलेगा। 2 cup holders, electronic parking brake, ventilated seats for the front row passengers, and the 7-speed DCT, 360-degree camera, and the clarity of the camera even in this room where we are shooting this car is quite good in terms of quality. Of course, the paddle shifters with a 1-liter turbo and the DCT combination. rear seat में space कैसा है? Let's go, इसको भी एक बार देखते हैं। Now second row के space की बात करें तो वहां पर एक अच्छा आपको recline angle मिल रहा है। यहाँ पे आपको armrest दिया गया है with 2 cup holders and the leatherette combination, which is again in this Hyundai Venue. Sunroof की बात करें, it's a single pane roof, not panoramic sunroof. So this is what you get in this new 2025 Hyundai Venue. Now, so powertrain options, there are 3 engine options: 1.2 liter naturally aspirated, liter turbo, and the 1.5 liter diesel engine. So काफी बदला है इस 2025 Hyundai Venue के अंदर। डिजाइन से लेकर फीचर्स की बात करें, जो बदलाव किए गए हैं, जो चेंजेस करे हैं, और काफी एलिमेंट्स हैं इसके, काफी देखने में अच्छे जरूर लग रहे हैं।
और इसी साथ हमारा वक्त आपके साथ इस हफ्ते के लिए यहीं समाप्त होता है। उम्मीद है आपको हमारा शो पसंद आया हो। इफ देयर इज एनीथिंग यू वांट टू से, एनीथिंग यू वांट अस टू कवर, और यू वांट टू रीच आउट टू द टीम दैट ब्रिंग्स यू ऑल ऑफ दिस कंटेंट, मेक श्योर यू रीच आउट टू अस ऑन द टाइम्स ड्राइव social media handles. And if you're planning to buy a new car, चाहे वो 2-wheeler हो, 4-wheeler हो, जरूर जाइए timesdrive.in पर, जहां आपको सारी नेसेसरी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगी एक इन्फॉर्म्ड डिसीजन लेने के लिए। और इसी के साथ we also want to share a special moment because we are asking you to break the habit. Now this is the Times Drive Road Safety Initiative, where we are asking you, the viewer, to change your habits, break the habit, and start with a little bit of that makes everybody's life different. Let's take a look at what we're talking about.
Car safety has come a long way in India, but to really make our roads safer, the responsibility lies on all our shoulders. If you are the one being careless with your life on the road, then a 5-star safety rating, 6 airbags, or even ADAS will not save your life. To keep us on the right track, we at Times Drive bring you this small message as part of our regular programming, asking that you break the habit of not wearing your seatbelt. So, why is it important to wear a seatbelt? In the event of a crash, when the airbag of your car deploys, it inflates at a rapid speed of up to 320 kilometers per hour. If you aren't wearing a seatbelt, you could actually crash into the inflating airbag, which could result in a fatal injury. That's why, for an airbag to be able to save your life, it's important that you wear your seatbelt. So, the next time you're getting into a car, irrespective of which seat you are in, break the habit and buckle up.